I have an absolutely horror headache. It's really doing my nut in right now. But we move. So 30-minute chess. You know the drill. Let's see if this headache is gonna help or hinder me. I can't imagine it'll do me much favors, but let's see if it does indeed harm me. Now, he wants to play the Karakan. We'll do our usual and play the advanced variation. Bring our knight out. I'm expecting, yep. Now, if we come out and he pushes, I take. He takes. This is, like, it's kind of just annoying. But it doesn't really do much for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and develop. I'm going to go ahead and develop. I'm going to trade off these white bishops if you'll let me. This is a safe pre-move if he takes back. If he does trade him. He doesn't want to trade him, he goes for a pin instead. So instead, maybe we force this issue. There we go. So now we've got the bishop pair, which I always like. Now, do we want to just support that? I think we do. The start of games always tends to go a bit quicker. Don't want to take that because it allows his dark squared bishop to get in straight away. I don't want that. There we go. Takes. That's where bishop can come here with check. I'm just developing my knight. And all is well. Do I maybe develop the bishop instead? And on takes, I just develop my knight that way. Where do I want my knight? If I go here with my bishop, that allows me to go here. Say he piles on. It's fine, I just take. If I go here and he takes and I go here, I can get into here, I guess. If I just go straight here, he takes and I take. I get this strong center. Get the B file for my rook. If he doesn't take my knight, what do I have? It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to develop the knight. With the idea of having both bishops. And then if he does accept this, then I want to just open the place up. I want to just open the place up so that my bishops can have free reign. Because obviously bishops enjoy open positions. Knights more so enjoy closed. So I don't want to let him be hopping around in a closed position when my bishops are doing nothing. If I could somehow attack this again, that would be lovely. I do need to think about castling here also. So I'm going to just support again. So I can support, I can castle. Okay, I can castle. Which means then he'll take, I take, his queen's coming in here. That's annoying. If I go here, I'm better off, I think. Could I maybe have played bishop in somewhere, maybe? Okay, that's a good move. Now. Now I'm thinking here. If I go check and he takes, I take, he takes with check, I take, and so he comes out that okay. This, I mean, to be fair, that's defended as a fork, so that's okay. Maybe I go here. Where else does he want to go with his knight? Maybe he wants to hop in here. Attack this. Okay, so let's see. If I go here, he hops in here with his knight. This is defended. This is anything that's not. So now I can just move here, I guess. Preparing something like this. Do I have anything up here still? No. If I go here and he goes here, I just trade. Okay, let's go with that. Yep. So that's what I was expecting. Now, I get to just move here, don't I? Cool. And then on takes, I can just take back, and I'm defended and all is well. Lovely. He's got to move his bishop here. Which means I then get to throw this check in. Which means he then can't castle. Which works out well for me. So all that he did for an extra pawn. Hope it was worth it, fuckface. That's the headache talking, guys. Got myself a little snack on the side here. Some salami and rice cakes. Let's first of all take away his right to castle. Then let's castle ourselves. Now, his knight can go here and here. So let's cut that off. No more Mr. Knight guy. See what I did there? Knight guy! Big up Knight guy. Those who know, know. If I go up, so if I go up now and he takes and I take, I'm fine. Takes. Okay. And go here, because on down, I go here. Wins this pawn, I guess. Nice. But I win this one. Some loud ass car outside my window. Surprise. Like, what even engine is that? What the hell is even that? So he wants to come here with his knight. Get his knight involved in the action. Bring my bishop here, perhaps. Attack this. Attack this. Maybe he goes down. Then I take here. Yeah. Let's do that. I mean, you obviously can't do this because that's an urgent threat. Is that? He gets to take this pawn. Now do I go here? No, because I lose this if I do that. Takes. So his next move is going to be slide this across here, right? So if I go here, if he takes, and I take, he gets to take here. And then I can't even take here because his knight does so well here. But if I go here and he takes this, I go up with check, He comes back with his rook, and I get to take. Yeah? Let's do that. Rice cake. Okay, he took the bishop. I didn't even see that. Takes. Takes. Pin. Up. King across. Wait, okay. So, takes. Takes. Pins. Up. 2 forward. King across. Where can the knight go? Here, I guess. Or back here, I guess. Up. Takes. Pins. Up to protect. Goes across. The knight goes away, I get a pawn. I mean, I guess I could just go here now and get this pawn. Do I keep the rooks on the table? Rook here, rook up, rook across. If I go here, takes, can't go there because that doesn't work. Okay. So let's go here instead. That is a fork. But if he goes there and I go up, then takes, up, takes, checkmate. Oh, it's not checkmate because he can step out. He's going for this. Go here now. If I go here and he goes here. Maybe I need to get this pawn. Do I need to protect this maybe? Comes in here. That lost bishop was a shame. Made the wrong move order. Didn't think about the fact that you could just take the bishop. Got too caught up in my attack. What can you do? Mm. 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 Bit naff. Mm. Mm. I need to get my king involved in. Okay, now this is more of a threat now, I think. Here, takes. Takes. Takes back. Takes. Threatening the knight. He's got a check here. He's got a threat on my rook here. I'm assuming he's probably going to go for the check. I move up. He's in here to attack my rook. He's attacking this now as well. Actually, no, my rook's defending that. Maybe I just get my king involved. Just get my king involved. There's no check from the horsey. One check. If I wish to come up, that's fine actually, because then he can't recheck me. So that's fine. And come up. Let's move his rook. Now if I go here, on takes, I can push the rook. Or can I can just take this now, no? Yeah, I can just take this. Then his knight's coming here maybe to attack me. I'll take this first maybe. On takes, I then come in here. Yeah, well, I didn't even mean to do that, but yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going for. And then if he tries to take here, I've got this check. He sees that. Protect and kick the knight. Where can the knight go? Anywhere damn fucking pleases, I guess. Protect, kick the knight. Cool. Now, we go back over here, perhaps. This knight now can't go anywhere. You can go here now. Go here to protect. I go here, check. I go here, check first. Knight, the king has to go either here or here. I'm assuming he's going to go in here. Cuts the knight off again. So let's start with that. Oh, he can bring his rook here, actually. He doesn't find that. Now I can move my rook down to attack his. I don't want to trade, though, do I? So maybe I bring this rook up and attack here. Go here first, maybe. If I go up, he takes over here, I take. Side down, maybe. I feel like I should be protecting one of these. Let's go for this pawn. So along these lines. So if I go here, what do? His knight is still immobile. Might come for his rook. The idea of this. Still got this check in the bag if I want it. Now, do I want to go here? Takes. Check. Okay, so here, takes. Check, takes. Or do I want to go check, steps, up, takes, Okay. So if I go, if he doesn't need to take the knight, he's going to protect there. So if I go check, step, check, steps, up. On takes, I take. I don't want to do this because I want my pawn to be able to go through there. So I'm going with the pawn first. Now I don't want to go check first. If I go check first, steps, check, takes, check, steps. No, it doesn't work. So maybe I go here, force the knight out. Go here, force the knight out to one of these two places. I lose my ability to check after that, don't I? I'm going to have to put in the check here. This knight is really annoying because I can't even go for a perpetual check. If I go here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Check, goes in line. First thing I'm like trying to figure out here is a draw. So if I go here and he takes, I take, he takes, I take, he gets a move. He can't put me in check because my rook guards it. So maybe he goes here. I think that's the best thing I'm seeing is the idea of like trying to force a draw of some kind. Maybe I go here. And his knight's got to come out. If I go here, his knight has to come out here. I get to push with check. He comes over, gets in the way. Check, takes, takes, takes. He still just gets away with everything. I go here. He comes out here. I go here. I don't have enough time for this. Do I chance this? Because this is the thing, is if he doesn't see that, he has to move this. Then I get to play this. And on takes, I get to play check here. And then he moves. And then I take. And he takes. And he's still got this one pawn. All or nothing. Do we, like, it's either we play hope chess or we try and play for a draw. And I can't even see the draw. I can't see the draw anyway. So he can just take this. Yeah, he can just do anything he wants. He can just do me in if he wants. I got Nish here. I've got absolutely Nish. Yes, that's check. Well, we've seen the end of the game go to Shiz was. Not much we can do about it. Let's just give him the resign. Fair play to him. He wins that. Let's see what I should have done. Because I don't know what it is I should have done. I know where I messed up. I know that much. Played at 1,250 rated. I'm supposed to take that. On this, what do I do? Oh, it's just fine. I just castle. Okay. I could have just... So it wants me to just castle. Takes. 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 Oh, and I'm fine. Fair enough. Oh, I had a win. And I missed it. Why is this? What's this? Oh, because you can't go in here anymore. Of course. Yeah. What about this? Does this not work? It does. Okay. I'm supposed to play this in here. Just does the same thing. Okay. Huh. I had some good chances to win, and I just messed it all up. I had so many chances to win. Wow. It was supposed to take this. God, I stink. Yeah, and then after this point, I was just losing. I played decent chess. I got myself back up to a good point. I was supposed to go here. Oh, I get this. Yeah, okay. So I was losing the bishop either way, but I should have taken. I mean, I was fucking dead to rights anyway, but yeah. Bunch of noise. I'm just messing it all up, huh? Right. Okay. It did want me to trade there. It wanted me to keep that pawn. Didn't want me to let him make that pass pawn. Throwing the check in was the better move. Oh, it doesn't like this, but it's literally just asked me to do that. What about that? So it prefers that. Why didn't it tell me to do that? Ah, fuck it. We saw how the rest of that game went. Fuck it. Let's get into the second one. My head still hurts, but it's hurting a little bit less than it was at the start of this. I'm sure it will come back though. We've got a queen's pawn opening. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that I am no fan of those. Let's get our light squared pawn out so we can play a nice steady e6. Develop our bishop to d6. Get our knight to put some pressure on the center. Start building up. I need to learn a defense to queen's pawn openings. Because I sort of just play chess. Which is fine. But like... It always helps knowing some lines. Because the more lines you know, the better you are at the theory. It's just likely that you're going to be better than... you're going to do better than somebody who doesn't know their lines, you know? But obviously being able to play chess is the most important part. Now, thinking something like this could be interesting. But it just lets him develop, and I'm not really interested in that. Should we do this and just mess up his pawn structure over here? Or do I want to go here? Do I want to go here first? No, because on here he's just going to try and take it, isn't he? So yeah, let's just get rid of that. And then let's get our nice center going. Cool. I like you. I like that. He's going to want to push, isn't he? Probably so. I'm going to get my knight out and ready to put some pressure on this. That's good for me, I believe. It's going to try to push it now. But on pushes, do I want to do a queen trade? And then takes. He's going to castle now. Let's take. It's protected, and then my bishop's coming out to protect next. It's protected. Kicks the queen. Over here now and protect this knight. No, let's get this bishop out first. Knew he was going to come for that next. So we play up. It's protected. Now on this, I need to be careful here. If he presses that, my knight's coming in here to protect, I think. That looks good to me. Yep, because on this, I can still trade, and I get to protect. A bosh. Cool. I'm starting to see things a bit better. Now I could also jump in here and attack this bishop now. Because on takes I can just take back and it goes back to protecting this. But if I do that and he goes takes and I take, he then gets this bishop for free. Don't want that. So maybe we just castle. This is being protected by this. Does that need protection? Not right now, it doesn't. I go up, he develops his knight to attack it. I play up. He takes, I take. Thinking. So if he were to push, I could take here. Even if he trades, I could just hop back and take this. Or I mean I can just take the rook, which is obviously better. Do need to remember that this is the only thing protecting me back here. We're okay with that, to be fair, remember. Here comes the knight. Now, this is where we play forward here. Takes. The knight's hopping in here, I guess. So in that case, do I want to hop in here? No, lose my bishop. Well, if I hop in here, and he goes for my bishop, then I just come back. If I go here, and he goes for my knight, and go for his bishop, then I go for his knight. If he moves his rook, I just take his knight. Or if he moves his rook, I could take his bishop. Actually, is way better. Okay, so we take his bishop. If he takes with check and I take back, he takes, I take, it's fine, I still get the piece. Where can his knight go? His knight? He can't, to save his knight he has to go like here, or here. Or oh no, not there. One of those two spots. He doesn't want his knight, he wants to... Yeah, oh, I got to take that. Maybe I should have taken his queen first, to stop the recapture. Remember, I wanted to push that for a second then, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Now knight here to stop this. On takes. He gets another pawn. But I'm actually up a pawn currently, I think. Yeah, so I'm up this pawn right now. Takes. We're chilling. So perhaps I just, yeah, let's. Or do I just want to go here and stop this push as well? Kind of like that more, I think. Yeah. This guy does have a lot of pressure on him. But he's got 2 pawns protecting him, so I'm not worried. Well, he's got a pin on him, though. He's got a pin on him, though, which does matter. But we can get out of that just about. Check. And go for that. Cool. Now we use our get out of jail free card. Where do we want to go? Let's just retreat. And then we'll castle next turn. Would love to get my king out of the centre and protect it and get the other rook into the game. So let's see, what's he attacking? This is now cut off the attack on my rook in this piece, but this is obviously protected twice. This push is no longer happening. Here he comes with this. Do I now want to go here and blockade? I do, because then on push I get this move. Yeah. And this is still protected, obviously. You can pile up on it now. But if he does, I just castle. So you could do it this way. Get his other rook into the game. Maybe I just get my rook into it. I really do need to castle. But this still just looks like a better idea. So if he comes in, I'm going to slide over because it stops this pin. Yep. Cool. Now the question is, do we want to go here or here? This is a fork, so it's guaranteed material. But like, we will lose our knight if we go for this one. Well, I mean, we'll lose our knight for either of them, but like, it's simplification. Or do we want to go here and attack the queen? Where do I get to go after that? I get to go here. I get to go back. This is risky. Is there a way that you can capitalize on that? He stops me from coming in here. Maybe now I attack his queen? Or do I just castle? Let's get out of the center. And we've still got this if he doesn't move his queen, which I'm sure he might. This is where I'm looking for our next move. Did I just dribble all over myself? Maybe. Maybe I did. What are you going to do about it? Nish. Okay, so he wants to stop me from going here. But I can just do it anyway. Because I was going to do it anyway. If I do it now, and he goes like here, have I got anything for that? Not really. Maybe I'm just bringing this rook in and taking control. I think I bring this in, and he slides across here. Then all of a sudden it takes. Okay, so I slide across, he slides across. I slide across, he slides across. I push up. Yeah. Okay. Because on slides across, this takes away another attacker from that. Or, even better, I can go in here, which is a fork. Yeah. I can either push or I can go for the fork. Let's go for the fork. See what that does for us. He's obviously welcome to push back up. But either I trade off, or I can come in here and be safe again. I've got more time as well, so positional doesn't bother me. Wondering if there's anything I can do with this king as well. I don't think so right now, but maybe in the future. Okay. Smart. So if I go and he takes now. If I go, he takes. What am I doing? Go in here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I need to stay and protect this as well, because his queen is obviously Attacking. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. Should I go sit in La Alameda? Buscar gente. Yep, that's cool. Now if I went check, and he takes, and I take, and he takes, and I take. That's checkmate. So it's not a good idea. Okay, it's not though, because that's for check. So if let's do it again. Check, takes, takes, takes. I get to take with check. I get to take with check. He then has to move his king. I get to play check again. He has to move his king again, but then I get to save myself from checkmate. So let's do that. I guess if he just chooses not to, I just go here and check. Comes here. I go here. Seeing things pop up. What does he want here? I need to be wary of this. The back rank. The back rank. Ooh, spooky. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the stuff. Ooh. Yeesh. I just got caught in thought there. I was thinking about like whether I go and sit and read in the Alameda for a while, or maybe I sit outside and write things. Okay, so he wants to stop me from doing that. So now I've got check. I've got check. Check on here allows me to go here. I can come back around, come home. I can't even come home because that's protection. So on check, in here, I want to go in here. I want to go in here. And he gets to do something, which is what I don't like. So if I go check here, has to go here. Then I get to go check again. It depends what he does from there. If he goes back, then we switch to the knight. If we go here and he goes down, we go check. Let's go with this one first. We'll see, because the queen one we can just undo. I go check and he goes here. And I go check and he goes here. That would be a bad idea, because then I can just checkmate him. Okay. I should have probably thought about that before I committed. But I'm not the type to have commitment issues, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we get the second check. Step over to F2, F1, that'd be really, really useful. Oy. Now, let's see if he goes down. If I go here, check. This can't be good for him. So he's probably going to go here. If I then go check. He's probably going to go here. Which is the end of my checking, which is annoying. Oh no, it's not. So then I go check. Okay. We just got to be annoying for a little while. Just keep tickling him. Keep tickling him. Tickle, tickle. It's tickle time. So let's see if he goes. Let's see. He goes down. Check. In here. I can't go up because of the bishop. Okay, so he doesn't want anything to do with that. So maybe we go check. Comes in here. And then we get to go in here, maybe. Check. See where he goes. Yeah, we suspected that. Now I go in here. What do I go in here? If I go in here, that allows me to be chased around a bunch. If I go here, I'm also probably just going to get chased around. But if I go there, then I've got this as my next move. Let's go here. All we've got here is a safe spot as well. Barudushne. Need more liquids. Require more liquids. Oh, if I could get my knight here, that'd be so yummy. He's protected this. I get to go here. Oh, if I go here, he gets to play check. Which would be super annoying. And by super annoying, I mean checkmate. So I can't do that. Perhaps then, my best move is here, attacking this pawn. So he goes here to attack again. Take with check. He moves away. A play to protect. He en passants. Let's jump back in. Or do I just do that now? No, because if I jump back in with en passant, that's still checkmate. So let's play this first. I need to get this back rank sorted. If I go here, and he goes here, that means I could jump in here instead. It is sacrificing another pawn. This could be quite annoying. He goes for it that way. If I go check here, he hides his king. And then I get to go here with check. Trading off the bishops. The minor pieces. And I've just made myself a pass pawn. He could go here. Or here. To protect it. But then this just alleviates pressure on him. It means I can... Yeah, he does that. So now my knight still has pressure on him. If I now play this and he takes, now I can jump in and I'm okay, right? Yeesh. We're working for survival here. So, I say survival, like, it's... Honestly, I think I'm in a better position. I've got this pass pawn now. That, when takes and takes... This no longer matters, because I can play here. And then on check, I get to play in here. Can't play down or I just take, so I think we're doing okay. Bam. So if I go across here and keep this pin on, he takes, I take. If he pushes, I push. He pushes. Which he gets to win that race. Let's protect again. So I could just protect again. Which looks like the better choice to me. On takes, I take. He's got check. No, it doesn't have check because of the pawn. Doesn't have check because of the knight. You can go here, sure. Whatever. I need to get this queen out of the way. That makes you want to watch Slime again. God, what a good anime. I fucking love Slime. I need to watch that new one. HJ's been telling me about get you goo means like, I love you. That one. Do I push here? Or do I attack the... bishop? Attack the bishop. Check. Steps. Do I play this first? Don't need to, because if he pushes again, then I just push up. So let's attack the bishop. Ooh, if I do that, that allows check here, doesn't it? Steps up. Check. Steps up. Check. I go here. Check. So I go here. So you please check. I go here. He goes check. I go here. He runs out of checks, doesn't he? Maybe he wants to come in and take here. He's got to be losing his bishop though, surely. Oh, I don't know. Set the bishop. I can't see a follow-up. I can't see him having a follow-up. I see myself being able to run. So I go here, here, and there. If he goes here, I'm gonna go straight here. He goes here maybe. His bishop's pinned. Time's running out. We're getting into the final stints. That last move there has taken me 3 minutes to come and decide to. Honestly, if I can, I'd love to force a queen trade here. He just gives me it. So should I take the queen here? I think so. This is protected. This is protected. That means we win, right? Right. If I go here now, he has to take that check. Takes. And then I'm pushing. Right. Cool. Sweet one. Fuck this guy. Oh yeah. Squeezy peasy, lemon easy. Oh yeah. God, my head does hurt. Don't know what he's thinking about. You don't have a choice, buddy boy. And he resigns. Lovely jubbly. Let's get a review on here. Did I have a brilliant move? I did. I played at 1,100 rated, so not my best game. But I did have a brilliant move. Okay, so I could have just developed like I wanted to. See, this was the right idea. The right idea was to pull this out. Oh, you don't even want to. You don't even want to take it yet. Okay, you just want to develop and stop it from moving. Interesting. So, if I were to take it with the bishop. Okay, it's fine. Cool. See, that's probably what I'd rather do. I'd rather just get it out of there, you know what I mean? Thinking with the queen's the best idea. Found the best move. Nice. Wanted my rook across. It wanted to get rid of that pin. Okay. What's the follow-up there? Huh. Leads to a mess. Right. And I just found the best moves out of the exchange. He missed the push that he should have done. I stopped the push this time. Found the way out of the pin. Should have jumped in. I should have jumped in with this fork now. I ended up seeing it late. That was a miss. Should have castled. Why is it a miss? Let's see. If I castle here. Just wants me to challenge for the open file. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It liked my brilliant move. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's the first brilliant move that I'm actually like really proud of. I liked that one. And yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I fucked it up. So supposed to take straight away with check. supposed to get that way. So we're supposed to take... We'll check. Let's say moves is king. Oh, that's checkmate. Oh, shit. That makes so much more sense. I see. I didn't even see the checkmate. I want me to get here. Why? He just wants me to keep going back and forth. I'm not going to do that, silly. So this knight was a miss. Should have gone in there, and I should have gone the other side. Okay, then I fucked this up. So I had two fuck ups in a row. Back here, what was my plan? Yeah, and then I had to just give myself space. So stop that. Okay. Game goes on. Yeah, it did like my on the Sonic rule. Oh, I could have just protected with the queen. Doing. Doing. Yeah. Well, you know, what the important thing is we had a brilliant move. And I planned that out. Maybe I didn't see the follow-up afterwards, but I had a brilliant move. So, yay. And we won. So, sweet. That's 2 games down. 1 game won, 1 game lost. We now sit at 1,166 elo. Finished it off with a brilliant move. Sweet. See you in the next one. And hasta pronto, amigos.